The Poway Vaqueros and the San Diego serve. Hello again, everybody. This is Presidio League action, B2005 age group. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg K. Porter for GK Sports. We're at the game, along with Rebecca Warden, bringing you the sights and sounds out here in Poway, California, which is the northern section of San Diego. So hopefully your day is going great wherever you are around the world, or has gone great into the late in the evening time, however it may be.
Hold it up, Aiden. Continue your run, Aiden.
Let's get the lineup for the Poway Vaqueros. That's number 1, Maximus Pagan. Number 3 is Andrew Hibbets. Number 4 is Chad Ortiz. Number 5 is Nick Smythe. 6 is Dylan Lentz. 7 is Franco Nava. 8 is Matsuro Masam. 9 is Victor Lucas. 10 is Alex Osika Prado. 11 is Brady D. Grandmont. 14 is Brett Levine. 17, Valentino Hernandez. 19, Travis Olmsted. 18, Alexander Villa Gomez. 25 is Corbin Werner. And 50 is Keshev Sirnavasan. That's a lineup for the Poway Vaqueros. They are in the green, playing at home today. And for the San Diego serve, the great team in San Diego County. And now that name is around Southern California, the serve. Keeper is Max Pagan. Number 4 is Chad Ortiz. 5 is Lucas Erickson. 6, Tigran Arkolov. 7, Liam Solomataz. 8 is Aiden Baldwin. 9 is Neil Carpal. 10 is Paolo Tobelito. 13 is Aiden Baldwin. 12 is Brian Yu. 14 is Miles Sullivan. 15 is Malaki Law. 17 is Rodrigo Ramirez Nava. 18 is Connor Sinard. 24 is Ethan Samuels. Walker Robinson is 21, and George Carr is number 11.
You guys need to account for him.
40-minute halves in this match. Youth soccer out here in Southern California on an 80-plus degree day, and a save is made.
Run through it, Rodrigo. Run through it. Just gamble.
The Surf in first place in their league. Hopefully you got a chance to see that on the live stream. If not, on the second copy, you'll be able to see those types of things. Always want to take part in that second copy if you don't get a chance to see it live. But those subscribers will be able to see it live, obviously right now, and then others that are here at the field will get that opportunity later in the day. Brett Levine with the soccer ball.
Rodrigo, hold your line there.
Trying to work it up to midfield. 0-0 your score.
Between him and the 4. Where you want to go?
Here in the first half.
All right, so guys. Let's look at this. The way the game's getting scrapped. It's going to be a quick combination of some level of things, but it's going to be scrapped. Ball's going to bobble. It's going to bounce.
Down the left flank for the Vaqueros.
Right on.
That's Lucas. It's going to be a goal kick. So the serve will work up the field. And it's 0-0 affair. Greg K. Porter along with Rebecca Warden up here at Arbolitos Sports Park. Written as Sports Fields as well. some of our view is obscured, but that is a part of what happens during the warm part of the year out here in Southern California. But next year we will be having the big 20-foot camera and everything, so those are the types of things you will not have to worry about whenever you're watching our videos for you subscribers out there. So we apologize for that ahead of time. Lots of things going on here in San Diego area this weekend. Of course, when you pay attention to our Facebook page, you know that the Rugby World Cup is going on. And, of course, the World Championships have been going on. And how do you get a chance to know about all of that? From the GK Sports perspective, all you got to do is go to the top of the page. GKsports.org. It's up in the upper left-hand corner on the second copy. Just go to that website, our website, and on the very top of the page is all of our social media stuff, and you'll be able to take part in that. The Twitter, the Instagram. Had the MTS day here, free day a couple of days ago. Some pages. I should say there's some pictures on our Instagram page. Here's a shot from long distance. Save mate. So many of those good types of things. And, of course, you want to subscribe to us. That's GK Sports. Just throw it in the search and subscribe. The Vaqueros off their left flank. Here's Lucas, and he heavy touch. But it is now going to be a throw-in. That ball is out of play. Throw in for the Surf out of their own defensive third. In this 0-0 affair. Vaqueros now have it inside the area, dispossessed. And then keeper for the Surf has it. Up to Central. Flick forward and then intercepted, but on the near side. Vaqueros. Grandmont out of play. It'll be a throw-in now for the Vaqueros. On the warm part of the week in Southern California, specifically in San Diego County where we're at. Handball, but not called. Vaqueros still on the soccer ball. Near side. Nicely stopped by Smythe that time. And it's out of play. Sent out by the Surf. So the Vaqueros will throw it in. You're going to look at Nick Smythe. Here to throw that soccer ball in on the near side for Poway Vaqueros. Playing in their home field. Up here in Poway, California. A lot known lately for a man by the name of Tony Gwynn and his son and his family. On the positive side. Unfortunately, Jewish Center tragedy on the negative side. Sadly. President was out here getting words about that recently on his San Diego visit. But a wonderful city up here in Poway, California. There are places in the county that don't get rain at a certain time, but Poway will get some of that. It's one of the cities that usually likes to get the precipitation. Keeps it pretty out here. Grandmont on the near side. Grandmont on the run. His service is a low hard one, a grass cutter, and he just didn't have anybody on the backside. Gomez. Acceleration, and it is wide of frame on a shot by Brady de Grandmont. Still 0-0 here in the first half. Hopefully you're enjoying this one. On this first weekend in October. Here's another shot and a save. Couple of bounces. God drives it down field. On the near side. It'll be a throw in as the Surf not able to keep it in. Smythe, the throw in. Yeah, Gomez with the touch, getting it to his teammate in the central. Surf winning it into space. The shot, and it goes past frame. Rodrigo Ramirez. Going to be a conversation with the center ref and his linesman. Find out the appropriate call here. Carlsbad Oktoberfest going on this weekend. Mira Mesa Street Fest on the near side. I should say not the near side, near to here. Mira Mesa, the street fair. Pacific Beach having a nice fair as well. So the Oktoberfest, the Mira Mesa Street Fair, and the Pacific Beach Fair. Here in the San Diego area. Things to do on a Saturday today. Getting closer and closer to the season coming up of high school girls varsity soccer. So stay tuned for that. Next month, start getting into action. Rebecca has been part of the local station KUSI doing the Prep Pigskin Report. High school football. And maybe next year we can get into a little bit of that high school football. We'll see what happens.
All right, stop questioning the referee. Guys, do not even engage in a discussion with him. It's going to be a waste of time.
Down the left flank. Vaqueros stolen away by the Surf. Trying to get it to Villa Gomez. Didn't get it.
Yes, Miles.
In the central. See who'll come down with it. Foul on the back. It'll be a free kick now for the Surf. So the San Diego Surf are going to get their free kick. Make sure I let you know it's the San Diego Surf and not Anaheim Surf or some of the other Surf. In the central. Near side. Baldwin lost his footing. Smythe. De Grandmont for an early ball, but way too much pace for Victor Lucas to get to it. Sullivan with the serve. To play. Throw in now for the Vaqueros.
Why does he have time and space? Stick a challenge.
De Grandmont, who's had a lot of touches in this match, gets a return pass now. Down the left flank now with Levine. Gave it away. Upfield. Vaqueros win it momentarily. Now they get it back. Now the giveaway to the midfielder, and then center defender sends it out of play for the serve.
Rodrigo, move to the right.
Dylan Lent will throw it in for the Vaqueros. Neil Carpal, number 9 in blue with the white number, just came in. Surfs up. Vaqueros with a possession right here from Poway, California. Center defender driving it downfield. Nobody able to run onto it. 40-minute halves up here at Arbolito Sports Park in Poway, California. Greg K. Porter with you, along with Rebecca Warden. Vaqueros want to gain their shape. Keeper intercepted. Serve still on the soccer ball now. Ramirez Nava, but intercepted again. So the Vaqueros on a counter. Levine. Robertson. The giveaway now. Here come the Vaqueros in the area now. The shot is partially deflected now. Trying to get another strike and couldn't do it. Victor Lucas at the doorstep. Just couldn't get his cleat on the soccer ball. And now a yellow card is called on the Vaqueros player. Maybe he touched the keeper that time. So the first yellow of the match. Might be the only. We'll see what happens. Arkelov is into the match. Tigran, he's number 6 in blue with the black shorts. It is 0-0 affair. Hopefully you're enjoying it on this warm fall day out here in Southern California. It's going to be a throw-in now for the surf. Down the right flank. I don't know exactly how much time is left to go in the first half, but you do. If you're watching the second copy, you do up in the right-hand corner. And more than likely you do if you're watching this live stream up in the left-hand corner. First time we've been live streamed in a while, but we are very, very happy to be back doing it because that's what we want to keep doing. That ball is out of play. Seen a lot of good live streams across the country. Was watching a football game yesterday. I believe it was in the state of Florida. Good job. Good stuff. The surf now with a goal kick. And it's 0-0 affair. What does that mean? 0-0 if you're not familiar with soccer. Obviously, it's on your screen. Baldwin on a good pass. He just missed his teammate that time. Just missed Rodrigo Ramirez Nava. Nava, if he gets his cleat on that, it's probably into the back of the net. Midfield off of a bounce. Lucas. The Vaqueros with Lucas now. Lucas into the area now. Lucas, grass cutter. He gets his team in a goal. Go, 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 goal. Alex Osica Prado puts it into the back of the net, and that's the first goal of the match. 1-0, Poway leads. On a beautiful run on a left flank that time by Victor Lucas, who just obtained that yellow card, was booked. And now he makes up for it, gets an assist in this match. So the first score of the match, and it's 1-0. So the Surf know what they have to do, but they got plenty of time in this match to do just that. Try to get an equalizer. Down by 1. In the Central, the Vaqueros now playing in their home field, now enjoying a lead. It'll be a goal kick.
Again, we break lines of play, and then you go right backwards again. Why? Turn and go forward.
Off of a bounce at midfield. Smythe coming onto it, but he gives it away. As the Surf on the move. Here's Nava now. Nava with a defender on his inside. He's able to get away from him. And a shot, and it goes way over top of frame. Paolo. Tubolito. Didn't get the right kind of strike that time, but he had the good movement up the field. Nice play, though. Initially by Nava. Buy himself some space. You have to be able to do that in the world of soccer. And if you don't have any space, you got to try to find your teammate somehow, some way. Do a lot of drills, passing with a little bit of space. Down the Central and the pass, and it's knocked out of play at the last moment. Good defensive play. De Grandmont wasn't able to get to that soccer ball. Good defensive play by Miles Sullivan. Here's a throw-in for the Vaqueros. Surf on the intercept. Winning it back. Down the Central now on the near side of Vaqueros. A little bit of space ahead. And by the time he took the shot, he had a defender in front of him and he sent it wide. Valentino Hernandez. Here's a shot now, and it's missed on the wide of the right post.
We're not in the business of playing a give and go with your keeper. However, I don't want to build that. We said we need to get the ball here and challenge because they hit the whole mistakes every single ball that comes in. We keep building on the back. We give the ball in the final third every single time. You have to listen to the instruction from the sideline. It's extremely frustrating. Why do we keep building when we cannot build it?
Vaqueros on the near side, and it is out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Surf. Down by 1 here in the first half. Masham. Offsides. And another yellow card is issued. Let's find out who it is this time. Don't know. It might be number 7 on the Vaqueros. Try and see if we can find out at halftime, but nevertheless, they have 2 yellow cards now. Nava. Service. No! Trying to get somebody into 6, but just couldn't do it that time. Very, very close. Beautiful service, though. Those are very, very dangerous. Great teasing ball that time by Nava. Now here comes the Surf again now. Down the Central now. Trying to get the shot in. It's a save on the play. A good shot by Carpal. He was robbed from getting the equalizer that time. It is still 1-0, but they'll get a corner kick. Good shot that time by Neil Caparo. The corner kick is a good one on the backside and just couldn't get anybody to put it into the back of the net. And so far, the Vaqueros making some plays defensively to keep them in the match. And, of course, they still lead 1-0. Down the central, a save, and a shot, and misses on the near side. Good save by Pagan that time. Up and down action. Hopefully you're enjoying all of it right here from Arbolito Field in Poway. Coming into the match now, Chad Ortiz for the Surfies, number 4, along with number 11. And that's George Carr into the match. A couple of subs for the Surf. Down 1-0 in a very tightly contested match early on. Both teams have had chances. Here come the Surf now, back down the field. But they're going to be offsides. So it'll be a free kick now for the Vaqueros in green and white. On this sun-swept day out here in San Diego County, the last county before you hit the Mexican-USA border. We're up in the county a bit. San Diego County. Outside the semicircle and sent upfield to midfield. Nearly a handball, and it is a handball. So the Surf will get a free kick. In his boys soccer action, the Presidio League 2019. Down into the area, off of a bounce, trying to get a strike. And they can't, as the Vaqueros win it and send it upfield. Down the left flank. And it's out of play. Surf will throw it in from the far side touchline. Time running out in the first half. Surf. Sent up in the air by the Vaqueros, and the keeper off of a bounce. Able to make the save. Tarsilma all the way down trying to get it to his teammate on the run. Not able to do it. Looking for George, or he was looking for Brady DeGramont. Nice intercepted by Erickson. Vaqueros. Ball's out of play. It'll be a throw-in now for the Vaqueros. 1-0. Vaqueros leading over the Surf of San Diego. Chip towards the area. Headed upfield. 50-50 ball. Aiden Baldwin working with that. His teammates have it now on the near side with plenty of space. Or a call off. Got that started, and now a save. And trying to get a second ball. It is partially deflected, but it goes upfield. Erickson now. Center defender sends it high, but Nava couldn't bring it down. Hernandez. Smythe back towards Hernandez. He didn't get it. The intercept, and it is sent right at the keeper, but nobody is there. Shot by Tigran. Ought to call off. Upfield now. Sharon Vossen, his pass was intercepted, and now we got to push, and it'll be a free kick. Center ref has already issued 2 yellow cards in this match, And the players out there have to be careful. Especially if you already have a yellow card, which is a caution, next time you'll be removed from the game. You cannot get another one. And both of those have been on the Poway Vaqueros. Interception. Have to be careful not to be offsides. They're still on sides for the moment now. And sent in the central. This is danger to goal. Go, 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 goal. Brady DeGramont puts it into the back of the net. And it is 2-0.
Miles, where's the threat? It's the goal. Show him the corner flag. Just scored him out of bounds.
They had a good run up the field, did the Vaqueros, and it resulted in their second goal in the match. And now the Surf really have more work to do. Vaqueros with the soccer ball. Here's DeGramont, who scored the last goal. DeGramont now, his service is blocked. Nicely done as they get back and compact in the area, but the Vaqueros have it again now. Here's Villagomez now. It's taken away. Baldwin on an early ball. Looking on the outside. And it is out of play as George Carr not able to get to it. But it's going to be a throw-in nevertheless for the San Diego Surf. Down 2-0 to the Vaqueros in their home field, the Vaqueros. Sharon Navasian involved in that action right there. He's number 50 out there in green. With the white shorts, so the Vaqueros found their way to get up by 2 in this match. And you saw the records coming into this match. The Surf with the better record. But the Vaqueros have come out in this warm fall day to play here in Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Don't see the pink on any of the jerseys out here today. But it's always about the awareness first. And then the next thing, it's about treatment. Basically 3 things that you need to be concerned about. Breast cancer awareness. Just make sure that you get checked out this month. Male and female. Foul, and it'll be a free kick now for the Surf. Surf down by 2, 2-0. Looks like there's going to be a substitution coming in for the Vaqueros. Any of the substitutions that we miss, you'll see them out there on the soccer. We'll mention them out there on this pitch. Smythe going up high. That ball is out of play, and it'll be a throw-in by Smythe. So Nick Smythe will throw it in. Not in a hurry, and neither is his Vaqueros teammates. Happy to ride this one out to a 2-0 halftime lead. But if they can get more, they'll try to do that as well. As Nava working hard. Nava outside the area now. Franco Nava. Afield, his teammate. A tough ball, but not too tough. As it goes to the near side, no problem for Paga. towards midfield. The header.
Get it on the ground, Neil.
Surf with it. Sending it forward. And nobody able to run onto that one. That pass by Carpal. Vaqueros.
Why are you chasing the ball, Chad? Not...
Massam. Intercepted by Baldwin.
Why are you scaring Ryan? Ooh. Put him under, put him under, put him under. That's the skill.
Carpal trying to get to it, and he partially got a piece of that one. Upfield. Surf trying to get to it. They can't. Down to Central, and a shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Franco Nava getting the goal. Great individual play. 3-0. And that's the end of the first half. We'll be back in about 15 minutes or less on the live stream. But the second copy, the one with the highlights and all that kind of good stuff, is going to begin momentarily. It can be a tale of two halves when it comes to the world of soccer. We have a player down, though, and that is a Surf player, and it is a yellow card against another Vaquero player. This is the third yellow card in the match for the Vaqueros, and you seldom see that, or at least in GK Sports broadcasting, but today you're seeing it. 3 yellow cards. The same team. So they have 3 players. They really have to be careful. And what does that mean? That means that if they get another card, it's gonna be turned red, and they will be out of the match. And each player that continues, of those 3 that continues to get a card, then the Vaqueros would play with 1 less player. And now, unfortunately, the coach for the serve has got a yellow card. The center ref has really been giving out yellow cards today, and now that's the fourth one he's given out in this match. So that's where we are right now, and we're in the 42nd minute of the match on this free kick now, and just couldn't quite get Paolo Tubalito to get a hold of that soccer ball. If he does, they have a great chance of getting their first goal into the back of the net. They are down 3-0. And a whole second half to work with. Ball is sent out of play. Vaqueros will get a chance to throw it in on a near side. Dylan Lent will throw it in. Vaqueros playing here at home. If you just checked in, didn't see much of the first half. I understand that a lot of it was darkened out, but the parts that we did get towards the end of the first half in this live stream came out pretty good. And to serve, there's a player that is coming off the field, and due to heat-related scenario, he was not hit in the facial area. Throw in by Dylan Lent. Saw the center ref giving a warning to the coach of the serve. I'm sure you heard everything as well. It's highly contested, though. This world of football across the world. The ball with the geometric designs, and a save is made. The world's most famous sport. Got Premier League action going on across the pond today. Already wrapped up. And action around the world. Again, I want to say congratulations. I know it's been a couple months now to the women's national team. Their head coach now bowing out. They're going to have a new head coach for the women's national team, but they are back-to-back World Cup winners. And out of play. It'll be a goal kick. 3-0 affair. You see it on the scoreboard. An intercept by Baldwin. Trying to work up from out of their back. But the serve have it now. They take a shot. It's partially deflected, I should say, on the near side inside of play. It'll be a throw-in, though. Vaqueros trying to go up the field. They have 3 players. They have to be careful. Got 2 yellow cards in the first half and 1 here in the second half. If they get another card, they will be out of the match, and they will play 1 player down. Or if any of those 3 do, each one that may go off, it would be that much less players out on the field, on the pitch for the Vaqueros. Center ref, as you've heard, is very serious about things today in this warm 80 degrees. up here in Poway, California, Arbolito Sports Park. If you didn't know where we are, if you just checked in, that's where we're at. The northern part of San Diego. City that gets a lot of rain out of the cities in San Diego County when rain is around. Not going to say it gets the most, but it gets its share. Pretty place up here. A lot known for, on the positive side, the great statue that's at Petco Park. Tony Gwynn and his family. Great San Diego Padre. Son doing a lot of the broadcasting on radio. 97.3 The Fan out here, San Diego. Former Major League player himself. On the near side, that ball goes out of play.
Rodrigo, now's when you drop in it. Neil, just stay on the
So it'll be a throw-in now for the Vaqueros.
ball. Rodrigo. Leave him. Go for it. We'll manage it.
Off of a bounce, trying to secure it. Near side, nicely done by Levine. Into the central now, trying to get another strike, can't do it. So the surf now will go upfield. Ball out of field, out of play, I should say, on the far side touchline. It'll be a throw-in now for the San Diego Surf. Down 3-0. Greg K. Porter along with Rebecca Warden, happy to be with you. GK Sports, we're at the game. Service, intercepted.
One-on-one, Rodrigo, run him. Rodrigo, good, Rodrigo, battle, buddy. Head up. Good. Right.
Ninth minute of action. The Surf now working outside the area. Two players into space now, but they're trying to get another strike onto it and could not.
Rodrigo, play off.
Vaqueros,
Take it out of bounds. Maybe not.
near side.
Spike. Pressure back. Miles, soft your test, little buddy.
Sit on the bounce. By Miles Sullivan. No problem for the keeper. You got to try to keep him honest when you're down 3-0. Got to do whatever you can to try to get shots towards the keeper. Knocked down, and it's going to be a free kick. Those three players, as I mentioned, kind of in a handcuff scenario. They have to really be careful. It'll really impact their team if they don't. Keeper. Magan making a save. Drives it up to midfield. Nice try that time to keep it going by Nava. But back the other way quickly on a counterattack. This is danger now in the area. And a shot, but not a tough one. Nice job done by Baldwin not to allow him to get a good shot. Prado on that shot. Goalkeeper all the way down for Nava to try to make the move. Nava is down, and that ball is out of play. Let's see what happens here. Every time the Surf players are knocked down, sure a gasp for the coach of the Vaqueros is going to be the scenario. Here's speed, and here's a shot, but a save by Paga. On the low side, it was hot coming in, but he was able to make the save. Nava now trying to get to it. Nava allows it to drop and then drives it up forward. His teammate now, there's Carpal, and a shot just over the near post.
Heel. As he's posting up on him like that, you're running in behind. You got Miles underneath. Go ahead and run him behind. Take a chance there. Hey, Neil, hold the 18. They're going to play it short, and then you go press it right away.
3-0. But still plenty of time in this match. If they can get the first one in a relative short amount of time. Because then it becomes like a serious urgency time. Here's a pass right there. Kapal and a save, but they might have been offsides, and it looks like that was the case. So the offside's call, and it'll be a free kick. In the 52nd minute of the match, they'll go a total of 80. You see the amount of time left on your screen on the second copy. And Nava trying to make that run. Rodrigo didn't really get what he wanted on it. Disappointed by his attempt. Surely he'll get many more in this match. His teammates need him to do that. They're down by a bunch. Playing on the road, the San Diego Surf. Most well-known team in San Diego County, one of the most well-known teams in the country as far as the San Diego Surf Academy and its whole empire is concerned. Many cities have adopted the name. Obviously, they have to pay a fee or what have you. But it's all started here in San Diego. Of course, a lot of people know about the Surf Cup. In the summertime, beautiful tournament. Teams from around the world coming over here to the Surf Cup. The city of Del Mar. San Diego Polo Grounds. And now I hear that it's been renovated. Not so much in an equestrian scenario anymore. The Surf have the money now to really do what they want with that field. You will see us do matches, and you've already seen us do matches there at those polo grounds. All you got to do is sift through our videos. Thank you for all you subscribers out there, over 438 last count.
Paul, step higher. Miles, kick your shoulders. Get up, Rodrigo. That's right.
Going to be a throw-in now on the near side. 3-0. The team in green and white, the Poway Vaqueros, playing in their home field, Arbolito Sports Park, enjoying the big lead. On the near side. That ball is out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Hopefully your day is going great wherever you are at. Or if you're in the evening time or the early morning, hopefully that's starting good on a Sunday. Yes, this is a live stream going on around, not looking at the actual time right now. Oh, yeah, it's about 2:07 Pacific time. $14 minutes elapsed here in the second half. Do the math. 40-minute halves. Intercepted by this Vaqueros. And again, trying to challenge to add more to their tally. Put more in the book. They've got 3 already. Franco Nava. Prado, Alex Osica Prabo, and Brady DeGramont, the 3 goal scorers in this match. DeGramont is number 11 out there in the green. 10 is Alex Osica Prado. Franco Nava is number 7 out there. They've all put one into the back of the net. The Surf wanting to do just that. Carpal with a shot. It's blocked. Carpal tries to get it again, and he sends it past the goal line. So it'll be a goal kick.
We're going to get exposed here a little bit. We're going to have to. Hey, turn around. Once they play it short, you step. Hey, pick up Miles. Pick up in here. No, there.
Driven up the central.
Attack it. Yes, Trip. 'em. Strong, Mom.
Nice header, brought down.
Got it. 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 Got it.
Back the other way. And on the counterattack, the shot in the save.
Same plot every time. There you go. Up and on. Run through it, Rodrigo. Run through it.
In the central.
Yeah, you win the second ball.
Intercepted. In the area, shot on a goal! Go, 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 goal! Paolo Tubolito puts it into the back of the net for the Surf now, and it is 3-1. 17th minute of the second half. Nice shot by Tubolito. He found a little bit of space, and he's able to put it in the back of the net for his team. And now they're down by 2, Vice 3. They're back in the match. Smythe back to his keeper. As I mentioned, the Surf came in with a better record between the two teams in Presidio League play now. Nearly a handball. Here's a blast, and that one's off. Accuracy by Miles Sullivan. Miles Sullivan says, I can drive it from a distance. You have to be careful, defenders of the other team.
Guys, make sure you find your matchups in the middle. They can't play through. Right.
And it's going to be a handball and a free kick.
Shut up. Get the service right. Malachi, sit. Sit, Malachi. Now hit 3-1.
And now if you're the Vaqueros, you have to begin to play a little bit better defensively. Because you know that the Surf will continue to come at you.
Yep, now you go, Drew. Now you go.
And try and get an equalizer. But first, in order to do that, they got to get the second one. Here's the free kick. Into the area, a little bit too much on it. So it'll be a goal kick for the Vaqueros. Enjoying the 3-1 lead. See on your screen? Going to be substitution coming in, or substitutions. At least we know that Walker Robertson is into the match. He's 21. Just came in. And that's the way it's going to be for right now. Robertson trying to get to the soccer ball, could not. He's in the central, going to put pressure. Robertson, who didn't start off. He started off the match, didn't start off here in the second half, knows what he needs to do. With the Surf. Off of a bounce. Robertson was playing as a center defender role in the first half. As I mentioned, he started off the match, but he's playing now as an attacker now. Here's Robertson now. Robertson on a soccer ball and puts a good, accurate shot that time, and it's saved.
Step Miles, take that off him. Rodrigo, you can win this. Yes.
Intercepted.
Yes, Drew.
Vaqueros having a trouble trying to get out of their own defensive half now.
Clean up. Horse here. Max will win it.
Early ball, no problem. Pagan has it.
Off you go. Don't even think, Rodrigo. Run. Go. Yes.
Off a header now, and coming down to go get it is Nava. And he won't be able to get to it. It had too much pace on it. Going off the head of the defender, and Nava said, maybe I can run onto this soccer ball. Maybe was just it. Not able to do it. Had too much pace on it, and it'll be a corner kick, though.
Thank you for that explanation. I appreciate that. Love you, Max.
On the corner, a little bit of an outswinger now. Try to get a header. They can't do it. Vaqueros, no, they can't get to it, but they're putting defensive pressure on the outside, and it's going to be a throw-in by the Vaqueros.
Stop arguing with it. It's done. Just
Saulers Samolas. Good defense that time on Nava. That was Nava actually putting pressure on Saul Samolas. Here's Baldwin now. Good work now to service, and it turns out to be a shot. And a save is made. Good work by Baldwin that time, Aiden. Nava.
Good.
And it's sent out of play. It'll be a throw-in.
All right, takes one.
The throw-in now. Robertson, not high enough to get to it. Didn't make a good enough jump, I should say. It's too high for him to get to it.
We got it. Good.
And it's out of play.
Stay in the pressure, guys. You do well. Liam, turn around.
It'll be a throw-in by Miles Sullivan for the serve. But now coming out of the match is Victor Lucas. Lucas, he has that yellow card. He has to be careful, and obviously his coach is thinking about that. Into the match is Hernandez, Valentino Hernandez, number 17 in green. A chip now, looking for Robertson. He just couldn't quite get to it.
Liam, watch yourself, Joe, watch yourself.
Here's Nava. Franco Nava now. Cuts it back. Scored one of the 3 goals. Masham, and then on the white side, and a save! Coming out of Parkov, making a save. Can't give up a goal now when you're down by 2 goals versus 3, and you scored that goal to try to cut it down to 2, and you're trying to cut it down to 1. Can't give them back the goal that you just scored. Not a lot of time left in the match.
Paulo, watch the central ball, Paulo, that's the one.
64th minute of the match. They're only going to play 80. The Vaqueros trying to go upfield. It was intercepted. There must have been a foul on the play, so it's going to be a free kick. So it's a free kick for the Surf now. Down by 2 here in the second half. Coming into the match now, number 6 for the Surf, and that's Tigran Arakelov. Nava now in his area, drops it all the way, or tries to drop it for his teammate up forward, but not able to get onto it. Law now, Law having a little bit of trouble with it. And it is out of play, but they'll get an opportunity to throw it in. Intercepted down the flank for the Vaqueros. Law gets it back to his keeper. Malachi Law trying to see if the outlet can continue on, but it's not going to happen now. The Vaqueros now trying to get that next strike. Intercepted into space. Nicely done by Arakelov. Upfield now for the Surf. On the near side, this is Miles Sullivan now. Sullivan looking for Robertson, and it is knocked out of play. Nicely done that time. And so it'll be a throw-in. Throw-in by the Surf. In the corner, past the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick. Not able to link up that time with Nava. Rodrigo Ramirez Nava for the San Diego Surf, as opposed to Franco Nava. He's in the green and white, the team that's leading, number 7. Rodrigo Nava. It was intercepted. Surf player goes down. No call by the center ref. Law, I believe that was. Sullivan goes after it. In the near side, and it is out of play. Throw in, though, for the Surf. Nava now goes after it. Sends it in some space, trying to get a player to freaking head it into the back of the net. But must have been a foul on the play, and it'll be a free kick. Either it was a foul or it was an offsides call or the ball was past the goal line.
Don't get caught
Down the right flank, and that ball goes out of play. Three to 1 is the score. The 66th minute of the match. About 14 minutes left to go in the match. Kind of urgency time when you're down by 2 goals. Sent upfield and out of play. Fresh players are going to come in now for the serve. Chad Ortiz is not going to come in right now. He was lining up to come in. George Carr does come in. He's number 11 in the blue and black. And now Chad Ortiz is into the match. And he'll play in the back. Poway Vaqueros with a 2-goal lead here in the second half. About 13 minutes or less left to go in the match. Vaqueros will throw it in. The attacking third, right outside the area. Just outside the area, it's intercepted. Trying to go upfield to the serve. 2 players are down, and that'll stop. And that kind of hurts more the serve than the Vaqueros, because the Vaqueros are ahead in this match, and there won't be time added on as you see professional sports. Called stoppage time. It doesn't really happen too often. Keshev. Srinivasan is kind of dinged, and he's going to come out.
George, sort out what the call is going to be on where he wants this ball, where the ref wants this ball to go. Just kick it out for the throw then. Simple.
Drop kick. Vaqueros have to retreat back towards their keeper. He came way off the line. Couldn't touch it with his hands there, as you saw. Goes out of play. And it's going to be a throw-in now for the serve. Out of their own defensive third. Trying to get it to Ortiz. Was intercepted first. 10 minutes left to go in the match. Unofficial time, center ref. He has the official time out there on the pitch. It's going to be a free kick now for the serve. Hopefully you're enjoying this one from Arbolito Sports Park. Finally we got the live stream going in the way in which we want it to go. Been a long time, but we're back with it now. GK Sports, we're at the game. Into the near side, just outside the area, and the Vaqueros drop it out of play. Presidio League action. Back as we were last year, doing league action. Corner kick now. Robertson goes to go get it. San Diego Surf. Let's see what they do with the set piece. A little bit too much, but they do get a player that gets a ball, and the first one is deflected now. Baldwin trying to get it. He does get it, and then it's set out of play, so the Surf will get another chance to throw it in. Robertson now throws it in. Nava now accelerates, and Nava tries to find a teammate, and it's set out of play. Good defensive play in his central that time. Via Gomez, Alexander. Good awareness that time to get to the space where that ball was being sent and drive it out of play. To the near side, it'll be a throw-in. Goes around a couple of players, and then the Vaqueros able to drive it upfield. Only one player in the deep bag now. He has to make the right play. And he sends it hard to Ortiz, and that was the right play that time. Kept in. Nava now runs onto it. Nava for the Vaqueros. Nava being pressured now. Nava trying to stay with it. He can't. The other Nava does for the Surf. Nava knocks a player down, and it's going to be a free kick. And it's going to go against the Surf. It's a free kick now for the Vaqueros. Of course, the Vaqueros understanding they can eat up time. About 8 minutes left to go in the match now. Nava now trying to score a second one. He does. Oh! Go, 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 go. Franco Nava scores his second goal of the match, and it is now 4-1. Great individual run that time by Nava, and he's able to finish into the back of the net. Urgency time, big time for the Surf of San Diego. Down by 3 goals again. Have to put all resources forward. Can't afford to play in their own defensive half. And got to get goals quickly. Vaqueros, they win it. No handball called. Nava, who just scored the goal, sends one downfield. Again. Arsemals. All right, Kelov just gives it away. Wasting as much time as possible, and that's what you want to do. 5+ minutes left to go in a match. Robertson into the air. After it, Arakelov. Intercepted by the Vaqueros in space. Here's Nava again. Sends the ball on the near side. Brady DeGramont, he scored one of the goals in the match. He's trying to get an assist, and he just can't quite do it that time. As Hernandez not able to handle that hard pass. Not enough time for the Surf unless it's a total collapse by the Vaqueros in its last 4 minutes of the match. And so far in this match, it hasn't shown they're going to do that. Don't know what the final outcome will be as far as the score is concerned, but it's been much more interesting in the second half. Both teams have a goal. But it's the 3 goals in the first half by the Poway Vaqueros that is basically going to be the difference. 4-1 lead here. Smythe, and then down the left flank. Tried to be kept in by George Card, not able to do it. So it's a throw-in. Smythe will take it. Smythe and his teammates have played well in this match. Done what they've had to do to get a victory at home, as coming out and getting a hand. Brady DeGramont, number 11, Vaqueros. Keshev. The near side. Vaqueros. Possession. Dylan Lent now. His pass intercepted. He tries to head it forward and does so. Gets a return pass. Lent just sends it up in the air. And what does that do? Eat up time off the clock. You know you only have a few minutes left in the match. Not trying to score. Just trying to eat that clock up. It's a running clock. You can't really eat it up. It's just the way in which you eat it up is just keeping it away from the other team. Chad Ortiz. Can't do anything with it, so he's dispossessed. Massam, who tried to make some things happen there, but they weren't able to get anything as a good shot, so it doesn't really matter when you got a 3-goal lead with just about 3 minutes left to go in a match. Less than 3. So the Vaqueros will get a home field victory here at Arbolitos Sports Park on a warm day, first weekend in October. On the second copy will be all the statistics of the match. So hopefully you get a chance to see the second copy. That has the highlights. Our next telecast should be in a couple weeks. We're going to try to get player introductions onto that with the live stream. Well, it may not be on the live stream, but it will be on the second copy. Our little generator is shown to hold up. So fact-finding has happened in this match. Player goes down for the Vaqueros. And a yellow card for the Surf. They're first and only in the match. 3 of them are actually the second one. The coach had one. But of the players out there in the pitch, what I'm referring to. Manning ball, trying to get somebody on the end of it, and not able to do so. Last minute of this youth soccer match. Vaqueros in the back, blocked, hustling on the near side. By Lucas. Towards the area. He's going to send it back to the keeper. And that is the end of the match. From Arbolitos Sports Park in Poway, California, north part of San Diego County. We hope that you enjoyed all of the action in this youth soccer match. The final score, it was a Poway Vaqueros 4 and the San Diego Surf 1. You'll see the goal scores in the match and the yellow cards that we know of. Go to our page, and you'll be able to get all of our Instagram, our social media stuff, Facebook, Twitter. Of course, you want to subscribe on our YouTube page, and that way you can see all of our stuff for free moving forward. For Rebecca Warden, who did all the work as far as the live stream is concerned, and we thank her for getting us back going on a live stream for the first time in a long time. I'm Greg K. Porter saying, take care of yourself. God bless. Always remember, my father said, John 3:16. So long from Poway, California. The final score 4-1. Poway Vaqueros over the San Diego Surf.